Hello, my name is Kenneth William Schickel Jr. and I am a sophomore in the HVAC program at Ivy Tech Community College. The purpose of my speech is to inform my audience on the proper way to change oil in a passenger vehicle. The purpose of oil in an internal combustion engine is to provide lubrication to moving parts, thus minimizing wear. Changing the oil at manufacturer specified intervals, usually 3,000 miles, is the #1 piece of preventive maintenance that a vehicle owner can do to extend the life of their vehicle. As an engine runs, it becomes dirty due to combustion residue and the wear of the metallic parts that are in the oil, as I mentioned earlier, and it needs to be changed. In most cases, changing the oil is a task that can be completed by the shade tree mechanic if certain steps are followed in a specific order, paying close attention to safety, quality of the oil change, and environmental friendliness. An oil change should not be started without first taking inventory of safety equipment such as coveralls, safety glasses and gloves, the tools that you're going to need such as the correct filter wrench, the correct wrench for the oil drain plug, etc., as well as the supplies such as the oil filter, oil, and the rags necessary for cleanup. Next, you want to choose a solid, preferably concrete, level area for which to work on the vehicle. If the work site is not level, all the old oil may not run out of the oil pan, thus making the oil change incomplete. Soft ground may also cause the vehicle to be unstable if put up on jack stands, and resulting in serious injury or death to anyone who might be underneath the vehicle. If using ramps and jack stands, make sure the jack stands meet the gross vehicle weight minimum for that particular vehicle. The gross vehicle weight can usually be found inside the driver's side door, on the door jamb, or the inside of the door itself. Assuming that we have everything we need and the vehicle is off of the ground, elevated if necessary, we're ready to start our oil change. The first step is to place the oil drain pan underneath the oil pan. Next, remove the drain pan bolt, allowing the engine oil to drain completely. Next, replace the oil pan bolt, making sure that it's snug but not over tightening it, as this may strip the oil pan threads. Next, place an old drain pan underneath where the oil filter is located. Using the proper oil filter wrench, turn the oil filter counterclockwise until it is loose enough to be removed with your hands, and drop the oil filter into the oil pan that you have set underneath of the oil filter. Next, you want to take the new filter, such as this, fill it with oil to the top. Let it set for a minute because the oil will be absorbed by the material inside of the filter, and just keep filling it until the oil level doesn't go down anymore. Next, you want to put a small film of oil around the seal on the outside of the oil filter. This makes sure that when you put the oil filter on, that it has a good seal so it doesn't leak. Next, you want to remove the oil fill cap and fill the oil with the proper grade of oil. Once the engine oil is correct, replace the engine fill cap and start the motor. When the motor is running, you want to check underneath of the car for leaks around the oil filter and the oil pan bolt to make sure that these were tightened sufficiently. Next, you want to clean up any spills after your oil change is complete with kitty litter or oil dry, and wipe up any oil on the bottom side of the car with rags or paper towels. Also, you want to dispose of the oil in the proper way. Many auto parts stores allow you to bring in oil free of charge or for a small fee, and they will dispose of it properly. In these economically hard times, it's the practical thing for someone to change their own oil rather than have someone else do it. And I hope that with the help of this speech that you are ready to undertake this task. Thank you.